Hello and welcome back to Hope You Living in the City. Today's video will be a short summary of how to quick and easily replace your struts on a 2016 Ford Escape. I did this in the past and I found that there's some shortcuts you can take that are not detrimental. They are going to give you the same result. It's just going to make your life so much easier if you don't take everything off as in some of the other videos. And I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you continue to share our videos, comment, subscribe. So in a nutshell, what you're going to do is you're going to use a hex tool here to hold this bolt in place, and a 15mm socket to take this off. Oh no, a 15mm open end. I actually used this here that I attached. It's a pain in the butt because that's kind of it's tiring on your wrist. And then you're going to take this off, disconnect your speed sensor, and I'll have all of these in the long extended video. I thought that you would have to take this off, but you really don't, so you can leave that on. You're going to, sorry for that, you're going to remove this bolt. It's a 15mm, and then this bolt down here, sorry, this one here. You have an 18 on this side, 18 nut, and then a 15mm bolt on the other side. And then of course your 32mm deep socket here. And make sure you get the one with the let's see, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 hexagon, or for you organic chemists, the benzene socket. Take this on here, get you a breaker bar, and then remove this so far so that it's not all the way off, but it allows some play here. And after that, what you'll do is just carefully bang on these, and then that will push this down ever so slightly. And of course you got to remember to lube these up a lot with some penetrating fluid. And you get so far, bang it out. Make sure you have something down here just in case if you don't have this axle nut on there, because it'll pull. And then once this separates, you just remove your three 13mm bolts here. Leave one in there ever so slightly. Grab this with one hand, and the other hand use it to remove the last remaining bolt. That'll allow you to pull this old strut out, put the new one up, guide it with one hand, and then seat one of these in just enough, and then you can line this up some more, put those in, and then what you'll do is put this in at an angle and then slightly push this up. And you have to make sure that you're lining up good back here, because you have this protrusion that goes into a groove on the back side. And this side was good. I lucked out here. Put everything back together, tighten this up a little. I still need to finish that up. Tighten this. I still need to torque it down, and then I'll assemble this and then put this back on. But this side's pretty much done. That was, you know, quick and simple. I didn't have to take this off. I didn't have to take the ball joint off. And those were the parts that were kind of concerning me. And so this side, pro tip, I started to put it back in, but what I failed to do was line this up back here. You see this protrusion? It should go in this groove right here. And so pro tip, I am going to take this back off, going to separate this. I'm going to leave this on so it doesn't fall down. And then I'm going to mark on the strut a direct opposite of where the protrusion is that needs to go in the groove. And on this assembly, I'm going to mark the opposite of where the groove is. And that'll allow me to line these two up before I start with the jack. And then you want to put one of these under your ball joint right here. And then you can have someone raise the jack while you line these up, and then you're going to have to tap on these here, and then also recommend you put some penetrating oil in here so it makes it a smooth process. And then once you get all the way up, you need to make sure that the bottom of this touches the top of this, and there's no space in there, along with this going into the groove. Once you're done with that, you put in your 15 mil bolt here, and then down here you'll put in your bolt with the 15 mil head and the 18 mil nut. And you can see here I intentionally had watched the other videos and thought that, okay, well, I need to take this off and I need to take the ball joint off, and that was kind of worrying me. So I did a little studying. I took some time, relaxed, and kind of thought things through. And that's when I watched the one where they were replacing the arm, and they didn't remove everything like the other two 2016 strut replacement videos. So basically, like I said, you don't have to take this off. You can leave that tightened. You'll remove this bolt here. You'll remove this here, that's an 8 mil. You'll take out your speed sensor just using the clip. You don't need to remove the actual sensor in there. And then you'll loosen this up with a 32 mil. And then you'll start banging this out. Once this dislodges, you can remove your strut, put in your new strut, put the new one back in here, line everything up, and start lifting it here. Once you're lifting, tightening everything up, get your torque to specs done, and you're good to go. So thanks for watching. Share this with your friends, and I'm glad that I was able to find a way to make it easier on the rest of us.